Hello, hello everyone, and welcome. All right. Let's see how we're looking here tonight. Okie dokie. Let me check in the camera. Let me see. It looks like a little not so bright. Okay, it looks good. Looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Welcome. Come on in. Come on. Get your swimsuit. Get your surfboard. Put that sunscreen on because we're going to catch some waves tonight. So welcome everybody. Come on in. Let's give it about a minute or so. Hey Michelle. Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy March 1st, everyone. Happy. So it's March Madness. Not just in basketball, in Stampin' Up! Too. It's March Madness. Hope you have yourself a cup of iced tea. Hello, Mary. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. The water is fine. I'm so excited about this new suite of products that goes live today for everyone. It's finally March. Hello, Betty. Mary, I saw you posted. We got a lot of new people in our swap group. That's so exciting. Hello, Fran. So welcome to any of you that might join us here tonight or watch on the replay. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we run a, well, Mary is the coordinator of that. We have a monthly swap that we do, and all you need to do to participate is to sign up. There's a special Facebook group. Let me know if you're interested in joining, or let Mary know. Yes, we need more swappers. And all you got to do is make one card. You sign up and you send your card to the person posted below your name. And you sit back and you wait because they send you a card in return. So a lot nicer than getting those nasty bills in the mail, right? Pooh, who needs those? All right. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be going over and show you Technique Tuesday. I think that's what we kind of decided we would do on Tuesdays. So I have a, maybe not a new technique, but just something fun to do. Maybe something you've never thought of doing before, but it's kind of simple. More swappers means more beautiful cards to look at. Yes, because if you are a member of the group, then you post the picture of the card that you made, and everyone posts the pictures that they made, and sometimes that picture can really spark a lot of interest. Trust me, we have seen some beautiful cards where we're kind of like, we need you to come on Facebook and do a live to show us how you've done it. But all are welcome to join, whether you're a demonstrator, if you're signed up under me, you're a customer, or maybe you just like to make cards. All that we ask is just use Stampin' Up! Products. That's all. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on Waves of the Ocean. Just started today, but before we do that, another fun March Madness. Can you believe this? Savings are in bloom for the month of March only. You can purchase the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for like, what? $48? It's originally $60. Are you kidding me, Stampin' Up? No, they're not. So if you're wondering, you know, what else is on sale? Oh my goodness. So not only can you get that at 20% off, we also have a select number of embossing folders and dies to kickstart your collection and combine your cut and emboss machine with any of these stamp and die bundles, and they're 20% off during March. So you can get your little stamp and cut and emboss machine, and here are the ones that you can check out on. And if you want to know more information, just go on to my online store at stampinsuitcreates.stampinup.net. And there's no G in any of that. No G's. All squared away bundle, which is normally $50. It's only, what, $40? Are you kidding? That's such a cute set. And then look at all of these. We have Art Gallery bundle, Beauty of Friendship bundle, Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. And these are bundles that are brought back. So they're not bundles right now. So this one, Garden of Wishes bundle, it's brought back. So you can buy it separately. But if you buy it during March, you get the 20% off. We also have a Hydrangea Haven bundle, Pansy Patch bundle, Quiet Meadow bundle, Seascape bundle, which would go perfectly with the Waves of the Ocean suite, like hello. Sweet as Peach bundle, Welcoming Window bundle, What's Cooking bundle, and Wildcats bundle. So all of that 20% off during the month of March, and that's just crazy madness, don't you think? I think so. And I'm not even into basketball, but the heck with basketball, when you got this kind of savings with Stampin' Up. Here's the other part. If you sign up and you missed out with Celebration to sign up, maybe you just forgot about it, didn't happen, didn't have the cash, I get it. If you sign on to be a demo, you will get your 20 to 25% off plus your 20% off. Like, is that like a win-win or what? So if you missed out to sign up as a part of the Sweet Bee Stampers team and get your kit for just $99, $125 worth of product of your choice, free shipping, a paper pumpkin kit, and so much more, now's the time to do it in March. And then go ahead and grab these bundles and your mini cut emboss machine before they are gone. So one other thing, Paper Pumpkin. This is Paper Pumpkin's birthday month. So happy birthday to Paper Pumpkin. Beyond the Horizon is going to be the Paper Pumpkin kit. And you are going to be getting an extra stamp set. So you'll be getting 2 stamp sets in your Paper Pumpkin kit. Now do keep in mind that the price of Paper Pumpkin as of March has gone up. So if you were smart enough and you signed up for Paper Pumpkin and purchased the subscriptions for like the whole year, you saved yourself some cash. But it's only $1.50. So the value of Paper Pumpkin just going up $1.50 in all the years that Paper Pumpkin has been available. So just like everything else, unfortunately, but it is so worth it. So in this month, you will get a free stamp set in your kit, absolutely free, plus your normal ink pad, stamp set, supplies, everything. And if you like these Horizon kind of stamps, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So don't forget, if you want to jump in on that, you want to definitely sign up by the 10th of the month. Now, if you've been a demonstrator before and you got Paper Pumpkin and then you left Stampin' Up, you don't have anybody that you're signed up under. So definitely check to see, to make sure that you're signed up under me so that you get all the extra perks of being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Just saying that. Okay. If anybody has any questions on any of that, you can always reach out to me and ask. And I don't charge anything for asking. So who's ready to catch the waves? Okay. So I kind of showed you a little preview of this last month. Another perk of being a demonstrator is that you're able to pre-purchase items. So as a demonstrator, we were able to purchase these bundle of products, and we would have them all ready. So when it kicked off today, we would have our samples made and we would be all tuned in to this great suite. So this is a collection of products, and I will show you. This can all be found on my online store if you have any questions. Now the bundle, the stamp set, and the dies will be in the new catalog that's just coming out in just a few short months. Can you believe it? In May, a new annual catalog comes out. Like, what? So that will be in there. So if you're kind of, I don't know. But if your money's a little tight, here's what you want to get now. You want to get the Waves of the Ocean 12x12 Designer Series paper, the blue foils, and the Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels, because these 3 items are while supply lasts. This will be in the new annual catalog, and you're going to want it now anyhow when you see all the fun things. So what does the foil look like? And I know you're going to get to see the camera. So you have 3 different, you have the silver, you have the navy, and you have the Coastal Cabana. So this is just a cut down of them. They're 12 by 12 in size, and you get 2 sheets of each. So look how fun those are. If you love foils, you're going to want those. And then here is the designer series paper. So here's a full sheet. I have the other ones all cut up. I just ordered a whole nother pack of this paper because I'm almost done with this paper. Look at the cool image. So if you saw the video, I had posted a video as to how Stampin' Up! Made these designs on the paper. They did that acrylic pouring. Okay, they did the acrylic pouring, and I believe on canvas, and they took pictures of it. And that's how they came up with this paper. Like, who comes up with these ideas? But this is 12 by 12 paper. So one side is kind of going to be like this kind of look, but the other side is a whole other color combo. So this is the full sheet just to show you. Look at all the different striations of color in that, and the little bubbles, and oh my gosh. Like, not even just for ocean. Like, think so many other things you can do with it. Punching out dragonflies, or cutting out butterflies, or, you know, all that kind of thing. So here's another one with the different shades of blue, and probably, I don't know if there's a right or wrong side up, but it almost looks like waves that were flowing in. And on the other side of that, we have a different combo of colors on there. So this can just look, this reminds me even like marble. You know, you can use that for the background of your card, slap on a saying, and boom, you're done. Now these papers are going to want to slide. Okay, here's another one. And again, they're 12 by 12, but this is what I have remaining in my stash already. And look at the other side of that. How fun are these papers? Do you love these? Let me know what you think. And I won't be stopping to read the comments as we're going along because I get easily distracted and I get ADD moments. But I will go back after Facebook is done and it posts, and I will go back and read each and every comment. So feel free to comment away. Here's the other side of that one. Now, if you are a part of the Sweet Bees team and you're going to the Hive on Sunday, we're going to be making a fun card using these supplies for... oh, I have to sneeze. I always have to sneeze when I come on. And also, let me know over on the Hive's Facebook page if you're going to be attending, because I have little gifts for everybody. Wait till you see. It's going to be fun. You're going to love it. So Sunday at 1 o'clock is our team meeting. We meet up at the Hive. And, yeah, if you want to know what that's all about, you know what you got to do. Okay, so here's that other one. I showed you the full sheet that I have cut up. And look at this one. Look at those colors. And here's the back of that. So a variety of colors. Let's see. The colors, you get 6 of them, 2 each. They are Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and Petal Pink. And then we have these beautiful rhinestones. Oh my goodness. These are Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. And if you don't get anything, grab these jewels. So you do get 168 adhesive back rhinestones. Can you see the glistening of them? And there are 20 each of 6 different colors that are 3 millimeter, 20 of 6, 4 millimeter for each of 6 colors, 5 millimeter, and 4 each of 6 colors. I don't get all that. But anyhow, it's Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and Pacific Point. But look at how fun they are. And they're all different sizes. Okay, that's probably what I was trying to say when I was trying to read that. So again, all these items are only while available. So don't miss out on them. All right. So I do have a bunch of samples too. I did do a YouTube video with my samples, and I'm going to tell you, I posted the picture on my the demonstrator part of Facebook page, and I have gotten like so many people demonstrators that have just been going nuts, because what happens is us as demonstrators get it, and then we kind of wait to see what's everybody going to do with it, you know. But I don't want to wait and see. I wanted to hurry up and get going. Okay, so let's take a look at the stamp set. So it's Waves of Inspiration, and it has this huge big wave, and the little pelican on whatever you call these things. Somebody knows. You guys know what they are. Our friendship is a thing of beauty. You're so totally awesome. Your strength is an inspiration. Happy birthday. And a little bird. Any kind of bird. You could be any kind of bird. Whatever you want it to be. And then the dies are like, wowsy. Look at these dies. So we have 2 different waves. Okay. We have this really fun cutout, and this will you can use for the sayings. Okay. Then we have a long one. Okay. And that one fits the happy birthday. And if you want it to fit this, you can make that happen. I'll have to show you on another live how to do that. We also have clouds. Now the clouds are kind of like a 2-step. You have 2 different pieces that go to the clouds, and I'm going to show you that. So you have 2 different clouds. And then you also have a die that, wrong one. Where is it? This one. That will cut out 2 different types of birds too. So you get a lot in there. And then of course, whoops, look at the size of this stamp. Oh my goodness, look at that. So here's what I did with mine, a little tip. When you get yours, you're going to have a little bit of an edge on here. I just took my snips and I cut that off, okay? Because what I was finding was when I was stamping it, I was having this border going around because of that, and I wasn't able to eyeball it up. So hey, it's your stamp. You can cut it up how you like. Even if you wanted to do a little surgery on here and you wanted to cut the bird off, just be careful. And then you can just have the little wood pieces, whatever you call them. I don't know. Okay, so before, when I was waiting for you all to come, I thought, what else do I have that could go with it? Okay, what other stamps do I already own and things that I have? So I know, why did I get this one? I don't know. To the moon, right? So you may think, well, what does that have to do? Well, look at, you have a crescent moon. Okay, so you want to get a moon in your background. And then you have these, the phases of the moon. What did I do with mine? You know what I did. I did some surgery, and there's my moon. I just cut that off. So these little moon things are all one. I just cut it off, and I can actually cut the crescent off as well, or I can cut them all separately and have all separate little moons for my ocean scene. But if you want that big crescent moon, you can do that. There's also little stars that you can use, and you can use all of these fun sayings with incorporating the moon into your ocean scene. So I thought that was a great idea. Then the next thing we have, friends are like seashells. How many of you have this? So you can incorporate some seashells into your ocean scene. And this also has this big background die and these other little dies that you can use. And there's even the seashells 3D embossing folder you can incorporate. So that would all work really well together. Also, of course, we can't forget Whale Done with the whale punch. That would work excellent. You could have the whale like he's coming out of the wave. I mean, I'm just telling you, this could be so much fun. You got a turtle, seahorse, lots of great sayings, little fish. There's even a little heart there. And I don't have the stamp set that goes with this, but it is the 20% off one. This is the Sea Life dies. Look at how beautiful these dies would go to incorporate them. I don't know what that noise was. Incorporate them into your cards. Look at how beautiful they are. And I've played with those before. We've done those. So maybe you don't want any of those, or you don't have any of those. How about just some sayings? Inspired thoughts. This pretty much can cover all the way from Christmas to sympathy to hello, thank you, congratulations. This one I don't believe is one on the special list because it has these big dies with the trees and whatnot. So you can buy this together as a bundle. And then the other one I kind of pulled out was Peaceful Moments. So nice fonts, nice and big, because you have that big ocean scene. You just want a little saying. I think Peaceful Moments would be an excellent addition to this bundle of products. So those are just a few that I pulled out. I know I could have pulled out a lot more because I have a lot more, but just a little something to keep in mind. Maybe you already own them. Okay, so let's go ahead now. If you, of course, we're going to be stamping with this big wave. Now, if you want to use this big wave, you got to use this big honking block. And I don't know about you, but my hands just can't do it. And this is block F. Okay, so this is our biggest background block. I don't want to do that. I want to keep my life simple. So I'm going to pull in my Stamparatus because the Stamparatus is the best route to go with this. Why is that? The reason being is this is a big stamp. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this big block. I don't even know if I've ever used that block. And if you go and ink this once, okay, and then you notice, oh, I didn't ink it up so well. If you use your Stamparatus, you can ink it over and over and over and over again. So then you get the best image that you want to get, right? Right. Okay, so another thing to keep in mind when you're using the Stamparatus, and I know I have my foam mat in here. I probably don't need it, but I have it in there. Try not to put your stamp near the edge here, because what I'm seeing, not just from me, but from others, is it's having a hard time catching that. So go ahead and either put it this way, you know, or put it down a little bit. Give yourself some room there. Always make sure to keep something underneath it when you're inking it up, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so card number uno. I have 2 cards, but I have samples too to share. Oh, and another thing, Fran, I know you're here. If you don't have one of these and you don't have a best friend like I do named Fran who made this cute little item, this is good to use on top. I know they come all different sorts of ways, but she was very ingenious in this. She knows purple's my favorite color. This is a lid to a candle. You know, those candle jars that you throw away. She filled it, of course, with all these sparkly beads and hot glued on a piece of like a cardboard kind of thing. I'm not really sure exactly what that was. And this way, when I'm going to ink this up, I'm able to put nice pressure on that. So I don't know what I forget what you call those things. Fran knows, she's in here. She can let y'all know what that is. But definitely you're going to want one of those. Okay, so I'm just going to put my little guy here because it looks like that's where I had him before. And I'm just going to put him in there like that. We're going to do some embossing. Hello, Lee. Welcome. I just happened to look over and I saw Lee Paul is watching. Yay. Embossing. White embossing powder. I got my heat tool here. This is my old one. I don't know. I'd be missing them all over. Chucky tool. There you go. I don't know why I can never remember that. I'm sorry I can never remember that. But okay, you got it. You got it. You go. All right. So let me show you what the first card is we're going to do. And I'm actually going to do this with you. So look at this beautiful card. And you might be saying, well, where the heck is it embossed? Well, I'll show you. But isn't this card beautiful? So we're incorporating the whole bundle. We got everything going on here with Pacific Point. Having a hard time. My lips are in the way. Here's the inside. Cute little happy birthday. So this is what you would consider a monochromatic card. So we're using basic white. We're using Pacific Point. A little dash of silver, some embossing, and of course those beautiful rhinestones. So let's go ahead and get this started. So in my little packet here, need to make myself some room. Okay, so I have everything prepared, I think. If you follow me, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so I took a basic card. This is our basic card, scored it at 4 1/4. You all know what that is. Let me move this aside. Where you get 2 pieces out of 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. We got Pacific Point, and mind you, this was my last piece of Pacific Point, which it's cut in two. So I already, you know what I had to order? I had to order cardstock. So we got that. We got 2 layers of basic white cut at 4 by 5 1/4 because we need an innie and an outie. So we'll say that's the innie. Here's the outie. Okay. Then we have a piece of that silver paper cut at 4 by 5 1/4, 4 by 5, I believe. Okay. Then we have just a 1/4 inch smaller, a 3 by, no. Oh, here we go. You guys know because you guys are already probably throwing it out there. It is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So a 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. And here's that beautiful paper. I kind of wanted to pick something that was kind of gonna, you know, look oceany. Although they kind of all do, don't they? Right, they do. So here's what we're going to do. Make room. Make a room. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe I want my waves down here. Okay, so we are going to do some embossing. And I want to put this down near the bottom. Okay, let me see. A little bit over. And I'm going to use my magnet. See, this is where the bottom, by cutting it off, I can make sure I'm near the bottom. If I'm off a little bit, you could always go ahead and just trim off a little bit. Okay, so we are going to emboss on designer series paper. If you haven't caught that already, that's what we're going to do. Now, the embossing buddy, I'm not going to bother with this because you know what? It's just going to add to the look of ocean spray if the embossing powder goes anywhere that it shouldn't. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to be using our Versamark. And I know a lot of you are frightened by embossing. I'm telling you, it's nothing to be afraid of. And if you are a little afraid of embossing, just do it. Do it a few times. Just do it, do it, do it. Okay, so I inked that up really well. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to bring in Chucky. I'm going to try to remember it that way. I'm going to bring Chucky in. Chucky reminds me of that doll from that movie. Ooh, I never liked that. Look at this. Look at this. If you have problems with arthritis, you have problems with no strength, you just bring old Chucky in, and he's going to do the work for you. Okay, so let me see. Yep, I see it. I can see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this and put that over there by Chucky so he's not, you know, lonely. And I'm using white embossing powder. White powder. Because you're probably like, yeah, we don't see nothing. You will. I'm going to sprinkle all this powder on here. But if you're new to embossing, don't worry, because we're going to save all that. Waste not, want not, right? My mother used to say, waste not, want not. So there's our wave. So before we go any further, I'm just going to go ahead and zhoosh it back in the jar. And I'm telling you, this powder, and then just zhoosh it off to the side, and George will get that later. This powder will last you forever. I'm just saying, powder will last you forever. Okay, and I'm going to go bring my purple thing. If you don't have a purple thing, y'all need a purple thing. It's going to hold my paper down while my heat tool does the embossing. So I'm going to let my gun warm up a little bit. Doesn't take long. Ooh, that's nice and toasty. And I'm going to hold it down with my purple thing. And I hope that you can see this when this starts. There we go. It's happening, folks. Nothing to be afraid of. I'm hoping you can see it change as it's embossing and melting that powder right into the paper. Woo, that happens so quickly. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anywhere. Okay, let me see. So hold it up to the light. You'll see, should see it like shining. Okay, it has a sheen to it. And give it like a, you know, a minute to kind of set up. Have a sip of your tea. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring in one of my silicone mats. So what I did ahead of time is I took my silver paper, I put my die on it, put my wave die, and ran it through the this will, let me make sure before I say that, because these dies will fit through your mini cut and emboss machine that you purchased this month at 20% off. And your purple thing is really great for poking out these things too. And you might be wondering, what is the purple thing? Well, I use it with my sewing. And I found, because I got one in a subscription box, that this works great for your stamping. And on this end, it has this little thingy. And if you all like this thing, let me know. Maybe I can do, a giveaway with purchase. I could send you all a purple thing. Let me know what you think about that. And downline, you guys know you get everything anyhow. So let me know if there's any interest with that. Okay. It's great for sewing. It's great for turning things. It's great for so many things. It has a little hole in here where you can kind of hang it on something. Not around your neck. I wouldn't suggest that, but you can hang it somewhere. Okay, so now we want to get adhesive on this, because here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to lay this right over the top of our wave. And wow, look at how that brings it to life. Now, if you want a, what did I do with my little packet? And I'm like, I'm going to put it right there. I have a whole bunch of waves that I've done. So you can get different looks of waves, okay? So if you wanted to do a wave with the designer series paper, let me just show you what it's going to look like. If you wanted to incorporate that in there, you can do that. If you wanted to incorporate, well, I don't know how well white will show up. But if you wanted to incorporate white, you can do a white wave over the top of that. If you wanted to do the Coastal Cabana color, you can do Coastal Cabana and designer series paper, and you can put that over the top. This one here, I cut out DSP, and I believe my next card I'm going to show you that. If you just wanted to do the designer series paper, no, not that one, the wrong way up. Hold on. I thought I had a metal one, not. Here we go. Oh, that's a silver one. Okay. Well, anyhow, you can do a, let me get a double wave. That's fun. I have to find one that they're not both the same. I think a lot of these are the same. But anyhow, you get it. You can do the double wave. You can use both of them together, like I did. My waves are sticking together, like I did on this one here. I put both in. One is the metallic paper, and one is the DSP, and you can put that, and you really get a dramatic look there. So you decide what you like. Cut out a bunch of waves and just play. Just play with them. Okay, so I'm going to do this silver wave. And so here's two things you can do to put this onto your card. You can, ahead of time, use our adhesive back papers and stick the paper to the back of your foil paper, and then you peel it off, stick it to the back, run it through your machine, and then you would just peel off this paper and glue it right on like that. Drawback of that is that there's no wiggle room. So when you go to put it down, you may struggle with trying to get it in the right spot you want it to go. And if that adhesive hits the paper, it's done for. So another idea is to use our fine tip glue pen. You can use that. You can use our green glue. What I did was I had these little bottles. Got them from the Zon, and came with a whole bunch of them. If you're local and you want one, let me know. I'll have them here. You can just swing by and pick one up. I took my green glue and I unscrewed the cap and squeezed my glue in there. And this has a real fine tip like the two-way glue pen. And this makes it a lot easier because you don't want to get the glue on the foil. And it could be quite messy. That dopey thing that's hanging. So I'm just putting little tiny dots. And as much as I would be careful with the green glue, I would never have it look decent, because you just squeeze a little bit too hard and boom, bada bing, you know, it's all over your foil, and then there's no way you can get that off. Okay, so I have my glue on there. I'm going to go ahead, I have my wiggle room here. I'm going to press down, and then I'll see where it's popping up, like right there, where I'm going to have to put a little bit more. That end piece we're going to trim off, so don't worry about that. Okay, like that. Whoops. Let me flip it over here, and I could press. You could stick it in your Stamparatus too and press down that way if you want. All right, now what I'm going to do with this little piece hanging off, I'm just going to take my snips and I'm just going to snip that off because I don't need that. All right. So you normally want to let that set a little bit for that glue to do its thing. But these little bottles are really cool. And then it has this little doohickey thing that you press on the top. And I store mine upside down. I have a little holder here that I store it upside down so that the glue is always in the tip. If you want one of those, let me know. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, we have to do a little bit of stamping, don't we? Okay, so I already did your So Totally Awesome. Oh, and I just lost a bird. Hold on, come back, birdie. Okay, so this one, what I did for this, because I kind of wanted to look a little different, right? Maybe you only have a scrap of paper left, and you really want to run it through this die. So I did. I only had a small scrap, and I ran it through here, and I just trimmed the edges. And can you see it kind of has that little whoop-de-doo? Makes a little indentation. So then this one, I only had a little scrap of this. So what I'm going to do with this, let me throw that back in there, get my snips, and you can use your paper trimmer if you want. I'm just going to snip and snip. So even though you think you may have just a scrap of paper that, you know, what are you going to do with that? You can do that. I see it's crooked. I don't know why I trust myself thinking I'm going to be able to just cut that. No, Sue, you know you can't cut straight. That is why you stamp, because you can't draw and you can't cut straight. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so then this will get glued right onto here. And you have a totally different look than if you were to use just that die. So I'm going to do that. And let me bring in my glue. As long as this one's going, and we'll glue this to here. But look at the fine tip of that glue, that little bottle that it does. I'm not getting any money from, you know, these people that make these little glue bottles. I'm just trying to save yourself a headache by, you know, not cussing as you're putting your card together because, you know, you get glue all over everywhere. So there we go. We got that. You're so totally awesome. You are awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's do our innie. We got to do our innie. And the innie I did what? Happy birthday. Okay, and little birdie thing. Okay, so we're going to do the monochromatic ink pad, Pacific Point. Oh, it's a struggle every day, I'll tell you. All right, and you know I'm not going to do it on my silicone mat because that would make a boo-boo. Okay, so we're going to take our little pelican guy. We need a block. And we're going to put him on there. Yeah, let's put him that way because he's kind of tight there. He's a tight little pelican. Let's get another block for our happy birthday. And then I believe I have a teeny block here, part of my reach, for our little birdies. All right. Okay, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. I don't know why I feel like I have to say it that way, but I do. Happy birthday. Oh, it's so fabulous. It's the little things in life, people. It's the little things. Couple little birdies. You know, this way you fill that up with stamped images. A lot less you got to be writing, right? How many of us? We don't want to be writing. And put that aside. And then our little pelican. I mean, I'm telling you, this stamp, you don't even have to color this stamp if you don't want to. We're going to put him right there. Look at that. Look at the definition in that stamp. Isn't that beautiful? And I didn't even do nothing. Just imagine if you use your Stampin' Blends on that, what you can create. OMG. Okay. So let me tell you what I did with my chamois. I took my chamois and I threw it in the wash. It looks so nice. It's so soft. I threw it in the washer. I did that with my little chamois too. Threw them in the washer. Look at the color difference. My goodness, these are like my original ones. These are my little ones to clean my Stamparatus or whatever I want to do. So I threw it in the washer. It smells like Gain detergent. And I just didn't put it in the dryer. So we know that it's super clean. And I had some white things in there. And in my experience, I'm not saying this is for everyone, it did not come off on anything. Don't put it in the dryer, but I threw it in the washer. You probably could throw it in your dishwasher too. Because you know what? I was tired of trying to clean it. And I thought, life has to be easier. And that's what you do. Throw it right in the washer. Oh, and it smells so good. Okay. I know. You know the sniffy thing. I can't help myself. Oh, I'm stuck here. Get on there where you belong. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's bring in, we got some birds here. We got our card. Let's go ahead and glue our card to the inside. And stay till the end, please. I'm just saying, stay till the end. Don't run away. If you're watching the replay, then type in #replay so that we know that you were here. Because we love all of you. We don't want anyone to miss out on these fun cards. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's put our party together here. So we're going to glue, let's put the silver on the white. Silver on the white. I love the foil paper. Oh my goodness, I love the foil paper. Can I tell you how much I love the foil paper? Oh my goodness. Silver on white. Blue on silver. I hate having to put glue on the back of this beautiful paper because I want to use it all. My nose is itchy. Gonna get in a fight. Watch out, Aurora. She's snoring here in the cat bed. She's in the cat bed. All right. See, I like the green glue. I hate the green glue, but I love the green glue in that it gives me my wiggle room. All right, and then we're going to put it all to the front. Oh. And then, look at that. Oh my goodness. I've actually had people that I've made cards for, and they've actually framed them. And I really think this could be a card that you can frame. Okay, we have a little strip of silver. Let's add that to the inside. So if you were to do your little pelican guy inside, and maybe you didn't quite get them all the way down to the bottom, just put a little strip of something in there. This makes it so special. This would be great for a Father's Day card. Male birthdays, female birthdays, all of the above. Okay, dimensionals. You know, we can't get away without dimensionals. So how many do we put on? Oh, about 50. Working toward that cruise. Working toward that cruise. Working toward that cruise. Oh my gosh, my nose is so dang itchy. I wonder if the purple thing will help with this. Let's try it. Not as good as the picker-upper tool, but okay. So maybe don't recommend it for this. Oh, look at that. Oh, did I get that one? Yes. Come on off. Come on. No, you need the picker tool. There we go. Okay. So it's not good for everything in life, but that's okay. That's all right. That's just okay. All right, so now we need some birdies, some little birdies. So I just have some white little birdies. And let's put one there. And you know, we do things in odd numbers. So we have two different types of beds. We have one with a huge wingspan. And then we have the other one that kind of looks like a V. So, and if you have little tweezers, they would come in handy for this. Just working on my fine dexterity skills. So let's put one there, like he's going down, going down. And let's do, well, this other one, I don't know if you're going to see him, but we'll tuck him there anywho. Another birdie. Little birdies. One more. We'll put him there. Okay. Oh, where did he go? He flew right off of the card. Are you kidding? Okay, you other little birdies, off to the side with you. And then, of course, it would not be a card without an embellishment. Oh, look. Here's a pair of tweezers. I believe Fran got me these too. Here's the tweezers. Okay. Where are my embellishments? Oh, where can you be? Has anyone seen them? Oh, there they are. I got them. Everybody calm down. Got them. Okay, so I'm thinking it kind of looks like this darker one, but maybe we will go with a lighter one. And we will put one there. And that one stuck to my finger, kind of, sort of. One there. It's raining outside. Perfect night to be in. And then we could go with a little bit of darker one, and we could put one there. And one there. Whoop! We're going with 5, folks. We're doing 5 tonight. We're being generous. And there. Okay. You all go right there, so I know where you are. And there is our first beautiful card for tonight with an embossed on DSP. Okay. A little bit of bling. And then inside, happy birthday. So that'll be one card that I give away tonight. And then you can see how different they look just by the different papers. So totally up to you what you want to do. And there's the inside of that one. I don't know what that is. But when I stamped this little bird, the reason why that I came up with putting something on the inside was that he didn't stamp all the way down to the bottom. So, and you didn't know that. So there they are. You're also totally awesome. Okay, so that's card number 1. We got another card to do. I have to remember, what the heck did I plan? What the heck is card 2? I guess I'll know when I see it. I was making these cute little things for the gals at the gathering on Sunday yesterday. Oh my goodness, I was so excited with them. You guys are going to love them, just saying. Okay, card number 2. Uno, dos. Okay, so for this one, looks like we got some basic gray. This one I think I'm done with. I think I'm done with that color. I'm going to put it back on my turny thing. Looks like we got ourselves some Night of Navy. And I'm seeing some Coastal Cabana at the Coastal Cabana. We got some birds flying here. Let me get a drink. Please don't say nasty things about my singing. Okay. So you want to see the card? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Who all wants to see it? You want to see it? Do ya? Do ya? Do ya? Can't wait for Sunday. I know, me too. I think the weather's supposed to be perfect. Maybe a little rain, but who cares? Okay, card number 2. Look at how dramatic that is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Just look at that. Hey, look at the inside. We got bling on the inside. We got foil. We got bling. We got a little bit of everything. And you probably can't see, but this is the paper. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. You know, shimmer white. Shimmer white paper. So you can't see it, I'm sure, but you will if you win the card. Okay? Just saying. All right. So let's get our components together. Let's get together now. Let's get together. We got clouds. We got clouds, we got waves, we got this, and we got that. All right. Okay. So we got ourselves a Night of Navy. Ooh, Night of Navy. Such a rich color, don't you think? Night of Navy. Night of Navy. All right. So on our Night of Navy, now we're going to have one of these is for the background. And I think that one will be for the background. So we can have a whole piece there. Then we got another piece. This kind of reminds you of like the sky, doesn't it? What do y'all think? Does that remind you of the sky? I think so. So look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at that. And then I ran through a piece of the silver foil, one of those cutouts, and then a little teeny 1/4-inch strip of Coastal Cabana that I'm just going to weave through here. Okay, like so. And then I stamped a little happy birthday. And that's going to go on here, but we need to trim that. And from past experience, I'm just going to use my trimmer. Because although I think I can cut straight, I cannot cut straight to save my life. All right, let me see. So we want this to be very thin. Unlike me, but very thin. Like that. Let's see if that's how that's going to work. Where's my little thing? Here it is. That'll work just fine. We want to trim off our ends. Chop. I'm always afraid. I'm just like, I watch those spooky movies, you know, where they use these things and they put people's heads in and they be chopping. I'm always thinking of that when I'm using this. Put my head in there and chop it. Or maybe my finger. All right, where is my little glue? Okay, I'm going to use my fine tip green glue. And I'm just going to glue this in here. And again, you have wiggle room, but don't get too much glue anywhere. Then we're going to put that aside. So look at, there's our little happy birthday. Reminds me of a little bracelet. Guess it could be. All right. Going to bring in my silicone mat. So now here's the clouds, okay? The clouds, you have the one big fluffy cloud. And then you have a little fluffy cloud. And then you have these things like this. Now, this could even be like, excuse me, incorporated such a way that it can look like, you know, waves. Okay, you can do that. Use your imagination. This little piece, and this is probably where the tweezers would come in handy. Like so. And go ahead and put your glue on here. I'm just such a fumble fool with tweezers. And this is going to go down. Wait, hold on. On the bottom. Oh, my only problem with tweezers is I don't have good grip strength. So problem being, when I have to push these in, I have a problem. Well, I have many problems, but that's just one of them. Okay, so then we need an itty bitty one. If I could pick it up. Oh, come on. Oh, and how many of you are celebrating Fat Tuesday? I realized yesterday that Lent starts this week. My goodness, can you believe it? Okay, so then this little one's going to go down along the bottom of that. And then let me bring it up for you. If you wanted to sponge them, you could. You could add some color to them. But look at how that just adds dimension to your clouds. Aren't they beautiful? I think they're beautiful. Okay, so those are our clouds. I'm going to put them here so I can see. All right, and then we need our birdies, but we have a couple birdies over here. So this was a couple extra clouds when I was playing around that I was doing. You can see the difference of the shimmer white and the basic white. Can you see the difference? Shimmer white has a little bit of a tad bit of off-white to it. Okay. enough of that. Alrighty. So let's see, what we're going to do next. Oh, we're going to do this. Now, I took 2 of the dies. I glued them together. One of the navy and one of the silver. And then what I want to do is I'm going to add some color behind it. Look at this. You can just add that, or maybe you want this. I think I want this. And you could just put this right on here. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to hold that there. And I'm going to do a rough cut. I don't want to glue it down first because I just have a feeling it's not going to dry and I'm going to get glue all over me. And, well, you know, that never works good for me. And so I'm just going to hold it there while I just cut around. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It really does not. Just kind of do a little outline. And, oh, girls that are coming on Sunday, you're going to love the card. Just saying. In between my embroidery of all my shamrocky gnomes and everything else, I've been thinking and planning. Because it's my turn to come with the project. So, I'm coming with the project and a few little extra goodies for my gals. Okay, so we will save these little scrappies. There we go. And I'm going to use my, so there it is. See, very basic, rough cut, nothing personal. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my glue. Now don't forget, here you got 2 layers because you got 2 of them, one on top of one another. I think it just makes it so dramatic with the 2 together. But if you're, you know, a type of person that you don't like too much craziness, you may only want to do 1, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're kind of like me and you like crazy, you can do that too. Do that too. All right, this is probably another area where you want to use those tweezers. And we're going to assemble this on here. Oh my goodness, my dog is making such weird noises. She has such a rough life. Don't dogs have a rough life? I'm telling you, they sleep all day. You come home, you feed them, they eat, and then they sleep. Okay, so now you can go in if you see any little areas like right in here to kind of trim. But I'm just going to leave it as is. And there we are. Look at that beautiful wave. I mean, you all can do this. You can do it. All right, so I'm going to glue this onto here. Now, do I want that there or do I want it there? I think I want it there. And this little piece is just going to get glued down to the bottom. Like so. Kind of like in the middle. So that's where I'm judging where I'm going to. Oh, my cloud was stuck to my finger. Where I'm going to put this. This is going to go down the bottom. And what the heck is that going off? Oh, motion detection. Someone's out there. All right. There we go. About there. All right, so let's glue this down. Look at that paper. When you're ordering this paper, get 2. Get 2 foils. Get 2 DSPs because I have a feeling they're going to be gone. I didn't really look to see how many are gone already, but gone. Okay. This I just glued down as well. Kind of went down that strip like so. Oop. Should have used my tweezers. And that looks pretty straight. You know me, none of my cards are straight. And then I'm going to trim off that smidgy. Like that. And then I'm going to catch the wave. I'm going to put the wave right on top there. And oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, sometimes I surprise myself. Okay, so let's put some glue. Ooh, little air bubble in you, eh? Did you hear that? It's her. Well, the glue bottle's making that thingy. Come on. Don't make me put you down. Spank you like Stella. Ooh, Stella would be nice on this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Okay. You're getting thrown out. Let's see how you work. Oh, there we are. Put him back in the holder so he's ready to go. Okay, well, let's put this here. Let me pick it up so I can see it. Well, I'm so glad it's raining and not snowing. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our little clouds. And do a cloud here. And another one here. Right there. And then the little birdies. Need our little birdies. So there's one. There's two. I'm going to use my dark smoky slate. And I'm going to color my birdie in. Because I don't want him to be white. I want it to kind of look more like he's a shadow in the back. Plus, you wouldn't be able to see him when I put him on top of my clouds. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, part pug dogs, they just make the weirdest noises when they are sleeping. All right, let me pick you up. I'll lift you up. Okay. Are you ready to play yet? Huh. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put one. Oh. Pinch strength. It's awful. Oh, he's really crooked. Well, I guess they fly that way, right? One there. And my other birdie, I'm just going to try to hold this one. It's just a struggle when you have issues with your hands. All right, heck with you. There we go. And this little guy's going to go, well, let's put him up here, like that. Okay, there we go. Let's glue our card. Well, I do want to do some stamping on there too. We're going to stamp our inside. I know. What? You're stamping the inside? Yeah. There's a patty on the front and a patty on the inside. Okay. Very good, very good, good, good. All right, so let's bring in our basic gray. And we need a little birdie. Hey, little birdie, come, come. And a block. So we have these little birds too. We could stamp them. So I feel they would kind of be the ones down here near the water, right? Like, oh, oh, oh. Is that what they do? No, those are crows. There. 3 little birdies. All in a row. Okay. So there's our outside. We'll put a couple little embellishments on there. We'll do that at the end. Okay, so now we want to do our inside, right? Right. So we'll put that aside. And the inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring back our Stamparatus. And this is our inside of our card. Now, we already used Versamark on there, but it ain't going to matter. Use an ink pad underneath there. It ain't going to matter because, you know, Versamark will be fine. But I don't want this total wave on the inside. I only want a partial wave. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this. Maybe a little less. There's an eyelash. No eyelashes in my card, please. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, magnet. Okay. All right, so we're going to do Coastal Cabana. And we're just going to ink this. And we're just going to do, oh, Chucky, come to mama. Ah, look at that. Ooh, ah, special. I know. What is in that tea that she drinks? Ooh, I must not use that a lot. Okay, so Night of Navy. Our luxurious Night of Navy. I can only imagine what people think that watch this. They think, boy, that girl, she's on something there. Nope, nope, just high on life. Night of Navy. Block. And so we're not going to put it up there. We're going to put it in the wave, because this wave is totally awesome. And so is the person that's going to get this. Totally awesome. Right there. You are totally awesome. Okay. You know what? We can. I know, I hear you. How about some buddies? Of course we'll do some buddies. Why not? All right, where did the gray go? Oh, you're right there. Well, looky there. Let's do some buddies. Then it's a lot less we have to write. Little buddies. Here's one in the wave. He got lost in the wave. Okay. Let me clean my stamp. I know, take this out of here before you close it. Ah. All right. So why do you need a chamois? Let me show you why. Because when you use your Stamparatus, you take your chamois and you wipe it like so. And there you go. Ta-da! Alrighty. Bye-bye, Stamparatus. Thank you for your exquisite help. And all of you ink pads, too. Okay, so let me stick this back in here. Let me put my birdie back. Come on, little birdie. I didn't clean it very well. Get back in there. Get back in the pool. And how about you? You clean too. So now we're going to put that together. We're going to add some bling bling. And then we will ring. Ooh, I think someone has gas in this room, and it's not me. Hello? Oh, dear. Either that, Dory's up here too. Oh, look how small that is. Oh, wait. Wait for it. I forgot. Are you yelling? We didn't do the foil. Oh, like, why is that so small? Oh, no. Okay, who has gas in this room? Because that smells awful. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. Now. I know, my goodness, I almost goofed that up. Almost forgot our bling bling foil. I gotta put this on here, I can't see. Oh, la 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 la. There we go. Oh. Okay, the blings. Let's do the blings. Just the blings. So let's put a couple blings on the inside. We'll use some teeny tinies, because when they open it, they'll be like, oh my gosh, there's bling on the inside. Isn't she a fabulous demonstrator? There we are. Let's not forget our outside. I think we should go with the darker. No, these middle tones are good. I know these ones here I hardly ever use. I will find something for you, no worries. Oh, you know what? When you're ordering, not only the foil and the DSP, get 2 of these as well. 2 of the rhinestones, because you'll be sad when they're gone. And they are so beautiful. There we are. And ta-da! Look at that card. What do y'all think? It's so totally awesome. Love it. Love it. Do you love it? I love it. Okay. Let me tidy up so I can find my papers that I wrote. So we have, this was the card I did, right? Yeah, this was the other one. Okay. All right. I want to make sure I give you the good card. Give you the good. So this, we had 2 cards that we did tonight. I know, it seemed like forever. Like, was she ever going to be done? But I'm looking forward to doing a lot more with this suite of products. You're going to be seeing it a lot more. You're going to be seeing it more throughout this month, because I just think that it is fabulous if you're a beach person, or maybe if you're not. Look at those fabulous cards that I created for you tonight. We got card 1 and card 2. And we're going to do something a little different tonight for picking the winner. What we are going to do, and I'm looking at my ink pads, I don't have them in here the right way. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the number system. How many of you like the number system? For card number 1, which will be this one here, I already have pre-selected numbers that I wrote down. So pick a number between 1 and 10, and the person that gets the number will win this card. Only one winner, please. So if you won the first time, you can guess the second time, but just one winner to make it fair so that everyone has a chance to win. Yes, got some waves. Fran say number 1. Nope. Maureen at number 10. Hi, Maureen. This is how we can see who all's here. Fran, 10. Oh, you two sisters are thinking alike. Kathy, 9. Carol, 3. Hi, Carol. Fran, 2. Lori, 7. Hi, Lori. Fran, 9. Wait, Fran's on a roll tonight. Lori, 3. Betty, 6. Hey, Betty. Sherry, 6. It looks like a 6. Fran, 3. Lori, 5. Oh, number 5. So that'll be Lori. Where did I put my pen? Okay, you can stop your guessing. Stop the guessing. To grab my pen. What the heck? It's stuck. It's stuck. Lori. So that card will be going out to you in the mail. I gotta put this aside because I got my next number down. So that will come to you, Lori. Congrats, congrats. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you're inspired. So then we have card number 2. Oh, you're welcome. Card number 2. Put that purple thing away. Congrats. Okay. Card number 2. A number between 1 and 10. Fran, I just said it. You already got numbers flying up. Nope. Wait, let me double check. Nope. Kathy. That's a 9, right? Numbers are so light. A number 9 for Kathy. Kathy, you want me to mail it? Yeah, I'll mail it. What the heck? I'll mail it. I don't want to wait till Sunday. So this one will go out to you, Kathy. Congratulations. You win that card. And is it Lori? Yes, Lori won that card. I know memory is a short thing, short-term memory. So that is it, folks. Oh, no, not yet. Let me put them aside. I told you I had samples to share. Good thing I looked over. Okay, so let me show you some of the other samples of what I did with this set. And there's going to be many, many more to come. Okay, so here is one. Used our blending brushes to do a little sponging on the background to kind of make it look like a, you know, little bit of a blue sky. And here's those embellishments. This I didn't even, you can, you know, run a ribbon through that. I just left it blank. And I think that turned out great. I didn't even color the pelican guy. Colored in a little bit on the birds. And you are so totally awesome. Look at how beautiful that paper goes with the Coastal Cabana. Oh my goodness, love it. Okay, so maybe you're not into the ocean, but you love the paper. Here's one. Our friendship is a thing of beauty. So this one has no ocean. Let me check. Nope, no ocean whatsoever. Just this beautiful ribbon. Oh my gosh, have you seen this free edge ribbon? Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. And then on the inside, I didn't do white on the inside. I did, I believe it's Blushing Bride with a little Calypso coral. You're so totally awesome. And a little strip to bring it in the center. Isn't that pretty? There's no ocean whatsoever. So it doesn't have to always be ocean. Although, you know, I am more oceany. Now this one. This is going to be a Storms A Brewing. So did that technique like I showed you with the layering. And again, colored in the birds. Lots of different sponging on the background color of that one. And of course, had to do some bling. Kind of almost makes you think like it's stars in the background, like, you know, stars. But I love that. The one did a little brushing on the clouds as well. And the one I raised up and the one was just flat. Okay. So here's another one with crumb cake. And of course, I think this twine goes perfect with this whole ocean look. Another thing you could do is wrap your twine around these little log thingies. But there it is. I pulled that paper through. Ribbon will be real pretty through there. Or just nothing. And then the inside, a piece of that DSP. Real pretty card. And another one. More sponging on the background. This one, I punched a circle out of Post-it notes and sponged the sun. And then went and covered the sun and sponged the background. And here it is again with that embellishment with just cutting off the ends of that. And doing that same layering with cutting the paper. I really like that look because it really makes a dramatic look. And then the inside, I brought in some of the yellow. What is that one? Oh, excuse me. Daffodil Delight. Excuse me. I think it's Daffodil Delight. You're so totally awesome. Your strength is an inspiration. And then the final one for tonight. This one has a ton of stamping on the background. So this, I stamped the waves over and over and over again on this background piece. And I made my own background. This one here, this is the Designer Series paper that I cut out with the scallop rectangle dies. And look at how we did this embellishment with the big one and just layered the smaller one underneath. I think that came out really cool. Cool. And then the inside. But look at that Calypso Coral. You go, Calypso Coral. You the bomb. So those are my extra cards that I did. Had a lot of fun coming up with them. I just thought that once I got going, it was like, oh, wow, I'm going to do this. And oh, wow. And now I have even more thoughts running through my mind as to what I can do with this beautiful bundle. So I hope I've inspired you. If you'd like to place an order, I would really appreciate it. All you have to do is going over to Stampin' Sue Creates with no G, .stampinup.net, place your order. And don't forget, we have a brand new tutorial going out, and it with a $35 order, you will get a tutorial. And I'm behind. I got to send out all the rest of February's along with thank you cards. If anybody placed an order with me, I'll be sending thank you cards. And pretty soon we'll be coming out with the new annual catalog. So I'm trying to decide whether or not to send them in the mail. Do you guys want them in the mail? Those of you that purchase from me, if you've made a purchase from me within the past how many months. Normally I send them out, but I'm just trying to see, do people want them? Do you want them like, you know, in hand? Or do you like looking at them online where you can make them bigger or smaller? You could print them out on there. I'm trying to decide about that as to how many to ship out. But that's for this month. I have to know by the end of this month who all wants catalogs. So be sure to let me know what you think. So thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you back here again on Thursday for I don't know what. But it'll be fun. And always special requests are appreciated. If there's something in particular you want to see, let me know. If I have it, if I have the stamp set or bundle or whatever it is, I'll definitely use it. If not, I can incorporate something else. So happy March 1st. Happy Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow starts the Lent season. And, you know, I don't know. I don't give anything up, but I like to do things extra that I don't normally do. And that's the way I kind of do my Lent season. But anyhow, after all that, thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit with me. And I look forward to seeing you. Until next time. Bye for now.